Now that's a nice shot.
Hi, I'm Eric Black from Latte, and I'm here with Todd Salzman today.
Hello.
We're very excited to be introducing to you today the Expobar Brewtus IV, machine that we have a lot of passion for here at Latte Love.
Yeah, we've been working with Expobar for years, all the way back when we started the Brewtus 1 years ago to the 2 to 3, now we got the 4. It brews the best espresso of any of the machines that we sell in the building, and it's consistent. That's the beauty of it. A lot of technology into this, but it's actually simple and designed internally.
Right. And the nice thing about this machine also is if you're an espresso aficionado or you want to be, you're ready to take that step up to the prosumer level, and you want to have the ultimate control over making your shot and the ability to make an amazing shot of espresso. This is a machine to look at. It really is.
Yeah, I also like to think, even if you want to just get a great machine, let's say you're not moving up from another machine, even as a starter machine, if you just want to get a really good machine and know you've got the best, this is also, I think, a great way to start.
Yeah, I agree. It is very easy to use, too. So, Todd, why don't we talk about go to the front. We'll talk about the controls and everything up front.
Sounds good. Now, we have 3 versions out here, and I'm going to go over all the basics of these, and then in later videos, we'll show the differences between them. The machine itself has a very large drip tray. Size of that. That's really nice. Here's your drip pan, all stainless steel. This machine, we have 2 machines that can be hooked up to a plumbing line. So if you would use a plumbing line, you would just drill a hole in the bottom of this drain pan, and it would drain into there, and then out to the drain line that hooks up from underneath. If you want us to drill the hole for you, we'd be happy to do it. Just let us know. On the front here, we have here's a lever. This controls the brewing process. To start the brewing, you raise it up. To stop it, you lower it down. We have 2 gauges over here. The bottom one here is our brew pressure gauge, and the top one is steam pressure gauge.
Question on those gauges. We have customers who call in with these machines, and they want to know where those gauges generally will be sitting.
We set up the machines before they ship. The steam pressure gauge is set to be about 1.3, give or take a little bit between the on and off of the pressure stat. And the brew pressure gauge, sitting at idle, it'll be anywhere from 0 to, say, 9. So if it's at 8 or 7, that's fine. When you go to brew, what you'll see here, it'll drop down, then raise back up and go right up to around 9, which is the brew pressure we set them for. Now over on the other side, we have our PID temperature control. We have this set for 201. What's nice about this is you can set it really wherever you want it, different roasts at different temperatures. So to reset it, you push the down button, says program, and push this up button, it's 201, and you can just scroll through to find whatever temperature you want. It will take a little while for the temperature to settle out, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour after you change it. Up top here, we have 2 switches. This is your main power switch. That's off, that's on. And now the Brewtus 4, which differentiates this from the Brewtus 3, this has a switch here which will turn off the steam boiler. So if you just want to use the brew boiler, a little bit of energy savings on that. People have asked for that, so we've added that into the machine. Another kind of nice little feature that we have on this, if for some crazy reason you want to just steam with this machine and not brew, you can push this button here, the up button, it'll turn off the brew boiler, and then you can just use the steam boiler for steaming milk.
Right, that makes it very convenient. We have customers who are constantly asking us how to conserve energy with these machines. They have the options.
And then put it back into regular brew mode, or heating mode. You just push that button up for a couple seconds, and now it's ready to, it'll go back into heating the brew boiler. Now, for our steaming, we have the steam wand over here. Here's your steam knob. We'll turn that on. The steam wand is a no-burn steam wand. You can hold it right down to that while it's steaming. Doesn't get hot. It has a single-hole steam tip, which actually is engineered just for this machine. So you can let this run non-stop, and you still have steam pressure in the machine. You won't run out of steam pressure.
How does the no-burn system work, Todd?
Has an internal tube in here that hooks right onto the steam tip. So you actually have a little airspace in there. That's the insulator. Over here you have a hot water wand, and I'll show you how that will get this out of the way. Just open this knob here. That's for making Americanos or tea or anything else that you want. And the portafilter that comes with the machine is this one here, not that bottomless portafilter, which I think is a lot of fun, but that's the normal 58 millimeter commercial portafilter. This machine here sits on tall legs. You can see down here. And look at this piece here. That's where the drain line will hook onto if you get one of the machines with the drains. This has the tall legs. And the dimensions on this one, Eric, what are
It's 16 and a half inches high for this machine by 10 and a quarter wide by 18 deep.
and it weighs about 65 pounds. So it's pretty heavy.
Right.
Yeah. Stainless steel. Why don't you come over and take a look at the side of this? We'll show you this. All polished stainless steel. You have a cup warmer up on top here.
Now I'll just say, out of all the prosumer machines that we have, this gauge of the stainless steel is much thicker than anything else that we're carrying right now.
Can I give a little demo? Here, hold that.
Sure, absolutely.
You can whack it. Not a problem. It's a little goofy thing to do, but I like doing that. So that's the basics of the Brewtus. Now this one here is the Brewtus R, which is the rotary pump machine. You notice it's very, very quiet. Only hooks up to a water line. You cannot use it with a water reservoir. But if you want to, you can, what we're doing here for demonstration purposes only, we're actually drop the water line right into a gallon of water. So you can actually do this, and that's fine to do. The machine can work great with that. This water line comes hooked up with it. Also with it, you'll get an adapter, 3/8 BSP to 3/8 flare. So you can hook right onto that. Go to Home Depot when you get a little part, or have your plumber do that. But that's 3/8 flare that you got to hook onto. You up that in?
Yep, I sure will.
Moving over, we have the Brewtus IV. This has a vibration pump. You notice it has shorter legs. So what's the height on this?
This is 15 inches high as opposed to 16 and a half inches
Okay,
high.
so it's a little bit shorter. And they're soft rubber legs. Go ahead and take a little look at that. Okay. And in here we have a reservoir. Fills right here. Comes with a water softener. And a reservoir there.
That is with this reservoir, it actually is on a spring, and it does register when it is out of water. So that,
Yeah, there's a little switch underneath it, like an M switch. That when that weight pushes it down, sends out power to the machine, turns it on.
Right.
Now over here, we have the Brewtus Vibration P, which means it's plumbable. But it's plumbable and it has a water reservoir. So if you want to use a reservoir, that's up here.
both worlds.
Yep. Why don't you pull that right out for a second?
Sure will. The reservoir all together.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll kind of show you the bottom of this. And underneath it, you have a switch right back here, a lever rather. Just turn this lever like that and put a water line on there. It'll be in water line hookup mode. Okay? And it comes with a water line for that. And again, has the same drain line connection if you want to, as we talked about at the other machine.
Right. And this machine also is 16 and a half inches high, just like the R.
Yep. So it comes with this. It'll come with this water line here. That little elbow fitting hooks on the bottom, and a little gasket, which we have rubber band here so we don't lose it, because I do things like that. And that hooks up to the bottom. And then you'll have the same adapter that we showed for the other machine that'll fit onto here. Yep. Now this machine also, these two machines that have the vibration pumps, you can actually adjust the brew pressure right from the front of the machine, right in here. You look in there, there's actually a screw in there hooked up to what they call an OPV, and you can adjust your brew pressure there. Adjusting the brew pressure on the rotary pump is all done from the inside. That's the basics of the machines.
Yeah, they really are very simple to use. They are machines that you can, by all means, if you have any questions about them, we're here for you.
And we'll have more videos showing the internals on these.
Right.
But the key elements is 2 boilers, one for brewing, one for steaming. The brew boiler is controlled by a PID temperature controller, which is state of the art. With that keeps down swings like the up and down you'll get on like a thermostat in your house.
Right.
It gets a little warmer and cooler. This just keeps the temperature very stable.
Right. And the ability to turn that boiler off, as well as a switch to turn off the steam boiler as well.
Yeah. So if you want to use the machine in just brew, you just want to brew. You're not going to steam, but somebody comes over to the house and wants to steam. You hit the steam switch on in about 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Actually, you'll be up to steam pressure. Take a few more minutes for the brew boiler to get back up, and then you're ready to go again. So that's the basics of the machine. We'll get inside in other videos and show you more of the guts in all the individual details on the machines.
By all means, if you do want more details on the machines and you want to talk to us and you need our advice on this, or you have any questions about it, if you call through to the sales department, it's option 1 when you call into the 800 number. we'd be more than happy to go over these machines in great detail with you. Like I said, we have a real passion for them, so we're more than happy to jump in and talk about Expobar.
Sounds great.
Okay?
They gotta go steam and brew.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, we're grinding with a Charo E7 grinder today.
One of your favorites?
One of my favorites. Yep. It's very quiet and does a wonderful grind.
Make sure to watch the videos that we have on the E7.
Okay.
There's your cup.
Excuse me. Got a nice E61 brew group on this machine. Thermal siphon system, keeps it nice and hot. Okay, now it's getting warmer. I'm going to lower the wand down in and just keep the milk rolling around. Okay, when it's hot to the palm, it's about 160 degrees. That looks good.